What is going on, everybody? It is Kevin of Base Legend, and we are checking out Evil Genius 2. Now, if that name sounds familiar or associated with Base Legend, it's because we actually just released a video talking about some of the greatest base building games of all time, and Evil Genius 2 was definitely on that list. Now, I played this when it first came out on a buddy's account. I've never had a copy of it by myself, so thank you very much to the devs for shooting over a copy for us to check it out in much more in depth. I might even do some videos showcasing some layers I've built or things like that. But either way, let's go dominate the world here. So Evil Genius 2, obviously this is the sequel, but this is the one everyone really talks about. I'm just going to dive in. I'm going to create new instead of doing a quick start because I've never really dived into the actual makings of everything here. So we got 4 different villains, maybe 5. Hang on, I thought it was only 4, but it looks like we got a 5th one here. We'll have to look into that. So we got Maximilian, Red Ivan, Zalika, Emma, and then what's it, Genius? I guess this is just if we want to make a custom character or something like that. Or get now. Oh, it's a DLC. I see it now. Ocean's Campaign Pack. All right, so we got Maximilian. I think I got to just play with the OG. I got to go with Max here. Order millions to prioritize jobs. Train faster. Yeah, love it. Large workforce. I'm cool with it. Biography. Yup. Let's do it. All right, let's figure out which location, what layer do we want? Do we want the exclusive isolated evil? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the name of it. Do we want Crown Gold? Do we want Montanus? Probably said that terribly wrong. Cane City or Icicle Point? Like the fire on top of that one. I think I'm gonna go with this first. I can't even do that one. See, I need to read better. It says get now. That's part of the DLC. So we only get these 3 options to pick from here. I like this first one the best. This Crown Gold. I like it. It's pretty straightforward. Nifty. Okay. All right. Look at all these different floors. I like it. Let's go. All right, and let's just do it on the medium difficulty. Tutorials enabled. Let's go. Let's start it off. I'm actually pretty pumped about this one. Like I'm pretty excited to dive into this one. This one should be pretty good one. Look at our island. Fantastic island right here. Man, gonna have to lower the game audio a little bit here. What's going on, minions? Yeah, you ready to dominate the world? I'm ready. Great evil laugh. Like, you gotta have a good evil laugh.
You can use the zoom controls to zoom in and out. Use the tilt controls to tilt your camera.
Okay.
Yes.
There's my dude. Love it. Do we get to execute him?
I'm
Fantastic.
But you are here to select the vault icon.
Okay, so we gotta start off building a vault here.
Over the highlighted area. This will be where we'll build your vault.
Aha, there it is. I want to take it all of it. There we go. Yeah, let's tilt in a little bit here. How many do we need? 6. Again, this is just the tutorial, so get it done.
It's best not to leave your gold sitting in the open.
I mean, our gold is also sitting right at the beginning of our layer, so I feel like that's not good management in general.
Order to your minions.
Look at them all.
For your minions to install the door before moving off. Ordered furniture must first be collected from the depot under the helipad.
Fantastic. Yeah. Get it done. All right, so helipad. Where's the helipad? I think it was... no. Where is the helipad? There it is. All right, so this is the ordering. Like, this is where all of our furniture and orders are going to show up. Easy enough. Still working on our vault here. It's like they're almost done at least. They are definitely efficient. All right. Look at this beautiful vault that we have. Love it. Look at that. All right, let's get it done. So what's the next room that we got to do? We got some barrack. Makes sense. Beautiful. And then what do we need in here? Beds. It seems a little unnecessary to give to our minions, but whatever. Can't complain about that.
Placed next to a wall will automatically rotate.
Easy enough. All right, so let's see what's in the systems menu. Beautiful. Get that money. All right, looks like we got to do our mess hall next. Get that taken care of.
It's an essential part of any minion's diet. Without it,
all right, so we got to rotate this. All right, R to rotate. There it was. Easy. Look at that. We got the dorms done. Now we got the food, the mess hall done. I love it. Yeah, you guys better get out of the way before a door just crushes you. I think the door did just pretty much crush her. She had to get out of it. All right, so we got to get ordered furniture. I think this is all the furniture coming in right now as they went down to go pick it up. And so they're coming back with it right now. We're losing a good amount of money here, but we'll be all right. So there we go. Now they're going to add the beds in. All right. And they're off to go get the furniture for these counters. Beautiful. All right. Well, so that's going to happen. What else do we need to do? Another barracks? Are you just... No, items inside the barracks. I see it. These lockers. Now you're giving me some free reign here. Go ahead and get this up against this back wall. Nah, maybe not the back wall. That's where they're going. Yeah, right there. Apparently it doesn't want to go there. All right, we'll put it there. That's where it'll go. It's not perfect, but...
Optional objective.
What? Low on power? Let's fix that immediately.
It will be a tempting target for enemy agents.
Mm-hmm. So that's good to know. All right, so let's go ahead and build it back here. I think we gotta... Let's get rid of some of this debris first. Yeah, just to get rid... What? Apparently we can't just get rid of the debris. Okay. Then we'll put this power station back here. We'll do a door. I think the door is 4 wide. Yeah, except I kind of don't want to do that. Trying to get it just right into this little crevice here. Perfect. And this little bit back here too.
Generators power items in the lair.
All right, so I think that was enough size for it.
Be careful, as enemy agents will attempt to sabotage your generators if they find them.
That makes sense. So let's go ahead and lay this guy here, this guy here,
Sure,
and this
it
guy
is
there.
dark. Are you scared? No? Me neither.
It's okay, bud. You can be scared. It'll be all right. So let's see if there's anything that I need to collect here. Try to get some extra money. Construct barracks or lockers in the barracks. So we need to finish one more locker. And then they're making the generators right now. So let's go ahead and get the other locker in here. You know what? I feel like I need to move that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put this. Okay, so I can't put it right next to one of the beds. Sorry, we'll just put that right where it goes. And then if I need to put another locker here, where can we put this? Don't think that you're going to allow me to go there. Nope. Because that's going to change the back end here. Same thing there. Yep. Well, can I dig out some more? It looks like I can. So let's dig out a little bit more for this barracks. Yeah. And then we can put the lockers on the back wall there. Clean. All right. So the generator should be done. And I did make 3 generators. So hopefully this will last a lot longer than not. There we go. Power is back.
Incinerator in your power station to dispose of them.
All right. That sounds like fun. Incinerator. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to need more space. I thought I would have a little bit more space, but we do not. That's fine. All right, get this incinerator in here. Beautiful, beautiful.
Selection.
There we go. Let's do it. How about we put our control room... I really like that area. Let's put our control room over back here. Hang on. Are these halls? Yeah, those are corridors. So we'll do some corridors like here. Oop, messed that one up. Hang on. Is there a go back? I don't see a go back. That's fine. We'll just open it up. But yeah. Let them break down a little bit of a corridor here. I also kind of like this area for a control room. You know what? I changed my mind. Changed my mind. Let's go ahead and put our control room back here. This is just such a clean area for it. Right? Make it a 10 by 20, but we need to make a little spot for our door here. So let's go ahead and do that. Is it 4 or 3? Can't remember if it's 4 or 3 or 5, not 3. There we go. Okay. So now we need to build a corridor that goes from here to here. Look at that. Oops. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. This is what we need to do. Switch that back. And now we should be able to put a door on this, right? Yep. Got our door. And then a little back end connecting corridor here. Look at how cool that's going to be. That way minions can go straight from bed to the control room where we... All right. So in the meantime, it looks like I need to put a second radio repeater in. Let's get that done. Symmetry is fun.
The more broadcast strength you generate with your radio repeaters, the more of the world you can infiltrate. For now, let's just infiltrate a little bit.
Just setting up or trying to clear out some of the stuff that was there. All right, what is this? My objectives, optional ones. Yeah, I got a little reward there. I already have 3 generators. I don't know why I don't have credit for that one. Maybe built them too early. All right, hang on. Corridors, items. What's this? Toilets, door. I guess we're gonna need to put some toilets in, right? That makes sense. So we'll have to find a nice little place for a toilet. In fact, this might be a good place for a toilet, just right to the side. Yeah, do it like this. Oop, yeah, keep it clean. All right, toilets, because that just seems like a necessary thing that our dudes are gonna need. All right, hang on. So if we're only I actually move that here, and then we're gonna stretch this out just a little bit more as best we can, but I don't know if that's enough for 2. It's just off by 1. Okay, no worries. What happens when we do this? Yeah, move this toilet here, and then put this toilet right there. Look at that. Fun toilet action. Weird thing to say. Then go to bed, little minion. If you're dreaming of sleep, then go to bed. All right, so let's move it on. Construct radio repeaters. It looks like those are just waiting for the furniture to come in. And we're good to go there. So while we're waiting on the furniture, let's see what else we can build. So corridor, looks like we also got loot. Number 2 memorial. Let's go ahead and put that over here as a reminder to everybody. I don't know. I know what we're reminding people of. All right, so let's see. Corridors, items for the power rooms, decor, loot, whatever on that. I guess that loot could just go anywhere, and that's why I was highlighting everything else. We got a new optional objective. Fantastic. What's our optional objective? Let's go check this out right now. Hire 6 more minions. Okay. The more broadcast, say that in English. The more broadcast strength you generate with your radio repeaters, the more of the world you can infiltrate. For now, let's just infiltrate a little bit. Sounds good. So we're just waiting on these dudes to come back in. I have like 5 levels, and I've only been on this first one here.
To the world stage.
All right, world stage. Here we go.
Each of the highlighted regions is an excellent place to start your journey towards world domination. Select a suggested region, or any other region if you know what you are doing, and scout it to establish a criminal network.
All right, let's go establish one down in, let's establish one in Africa. Yeah, scout that out.
You can speed things up by selecting fast forward at
Let's do
any
that.
time. Once built, you can use our criminal network to run schemes in this region.
It's pretty exciting. All right, so we're just waiting for them to arrive still. Don't know how long it's. Oh, there they go. Nice, nice, nice. Fantastic.
You will receive small amounts of gold as they progress.
All right, so we got a bank robbery scheme. Easy enough. Let's do it.
Objective. A prison will make for the perfect place to hold your enemies before questioning them.
That makes sense. A lot of it makes sense. All right, so I'm guessing that we're going to need to do another, secured door. So that means that we got to start with 4, right? And then back here. Yeah.
These holding cells hold 1 prisoner each. If you don't have any free cells, your minions can't capture people.
First things first, let's make sure we get our door and then rotate these around. I want to get several jail cells in here.
Once this interrogation chair is built, we can use it to make prisoners tell us their secrets.
Yeah, look at that. Love how clean that is.
Experiment.
All right, so first things first. This is too big. We don't need this much space.
Secrets you will uncover.
But that's pretty cool. Yeah, save as much money as I can with building this. Okay, items, that's all looking good. Decor, get a couple things in here just to make it look a little bit better. And can we put the chair? Yeah, put the chair across. No, we'll put another one of these chairs over here. Oh, we can only put one. Oh, no, I see what it is. Okay, all right. So we got that done. Loot, that can't be done. Confirm. It's a big building. It's like 30,000 right here. Our scheme succeeded. That's nice. Cool. So let's see. Gradually removes all heat. Hang on. December to dismember. At some point, the holiday will happen, and all those Mall Santa statues will come out of storage. It would be awful if all their arms had been removed. That's mischievous. Launched. Get out there. Make it happen. All right. What do we got? Got to hire some minions, construct some generators. So it's a little unfortunate, but I apparently all these generators that I built them too soon. So what we'll do is we'll sell that one, and then I'm supposed to build like 2 more for an optional quest. So we'll go ahead and confirm them in again. Yeah, see, because now I have no power. Don't like that. Well, it's all good. All right, so we got to hire some minions. Apparently we can't. We need to build more lockers to hire more minions. Okay, so let's just get on that. let's build some more lockers, which means that I'm probably going to need to build some more dorms, right? Because I do not have any room. All right, no worries. You know what we can do? I can expand this room, like just to there. And then I should be able to put 2 sets of lockers here and here. Yeah, look at that. Confirmed. Perfect. This, and then just move that right there.
Available.
Perfect.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Head to the
Apparently
world
we don't need
stage.
roads.
Recruit a scientist.
We're getting a scientist. I like scientists. All right, so generators, criminal networks, 6 more minions. And there's the generator. Was it 2 more additional generators on top of that? There it is. Got it done. All right, additional criminal networks, 6 more minions, yada, yada, yada. Why does it appear? Okay, so they are running. I guess one's just backwards from the other 2. What's going on with our power? Why is our power not running? Or is it just dark? No, it says alert, no power right at the top there. Yeah, where's my power? Let's rotate this around so that way it's just... All right, what's interesting? Confirm that real fast. It's our optional objective that we just finished. Cool, so we hired all the minions we needed. Still trying to figure out why we don't have the power that we need. I'm going to go ahead and keep moving with the quest, and then we'll come back and we'll figure out the powers.
Elect a scientist scheme. Special schemes are often highlighted on the world stage.
Oh, we cannot run schemes without a criminal network.
Schemes.
Wait, no. It said we cannot run schemes while we have low power. So we do have to get back to the here and figure out what's going on with our power. I need to look at our stats. Pause stats. There we go. Hang on. Let's look at this real fast. So we need to build more generators. That's really what this is coming down to, is we just do not have enough generators built right here. Can't build there, but we can definitely build back into here. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Yeah. That's a big old generator room right there. All right. And then this, I'm going to move all the way here for just a second. This gets moved here. Yeah. Yeah, this will work. Much cleaner, bigger room back here. And then get the last generator we need. That should be, man, it's one off. That's not fair. I want to try to keep everything looking clean. Like, just because we're evil doesn't mean that we need to be, like, messy, right? No way. Yeah, this way. Yeah. Then you're next. And then you're next. And then move this back over here. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful. Get our generator room ready to go. All right, that's enough for now. And then we can go back here because we don't need all of that space. Boom. We got our power back up. And then as soon as we get our power back up, I shut it all down again because we're moving all that stuff. It's all good. Let's go ahead and fast forward so we can get this part of it done. Expanding out the generator room. Important part of running an evil empire, having sufficient power. All right, well, let's look at some of our other stats real fast while they are doing this. Money's going down, but hopefully we'll get paid pretty soon. Yeah, everything's looking all right. Minions seem to be relatively happy. All right, just got to drop in all this power here. Boom. There we go. All the power we could possibly need. All right, world stage again. Let's go ahead and do this scheme so we can get our scientists. Get it done.
Once complete, this will do a fresh-faced scientist.
I like that. I want a scientist. Okay, so interrogate an agent, establish an additional criminal network. What's going on with you? Oh, you guys are heading out? Okay, so they're doing our scheme. So now we just got to wait for our scientists. Easy enough. Can I build anything new? No, not yet. Nothing quite yet. Well, cleaning up this back area a little bit. There we go. All right, well, I figure we can go back over here and check where the scientist is. Fast forward it a little bit. There we go. This won't take time at all. This will be so fast.
New optional objective. I'm ready to uncover.
There we go.
Your new scientist appears to believe that we can use a training room to teach our slack-jawed minions how to do specialist jobs.
Nice.
Get one built, and you can find out for sure.
That's pretty exciting. All right, well, let's head on back to our layer here. Just going to go to the scientist's gallery. Just check that out real fast. All right, and then check our objectives. Nothing to collect here. Okay, so now we got to plan our training room. Love that. All right, training room. Not that serious of a room, right? Let's go ahead and turn this into my training room right here.
Each specialist minion type requires a trainer of its own.
Hang on. I can just sell all this junk? I should have tried to figure that out before. Yeah, don't need any of this. I guess maybe we should keep some of it because eventually we are going to need like a public facing room. Rewind all of that real fast. Okay, so let's figure out where we're going to put our training room. Let's put it next to our vault. Items. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a door. So there's our door and then 11 by 11 training room here. Oh,
Some schemes.
I will run a scheme very shortly. All right, so first things first, let's get our door in place and then get our scientist trainer here. Just going to put one of these in and leave room for other expansions.
Once built, you will be able to instruct your minions to train
Nice.
scientists.
That's fantastic.
Scientists will speed up future research.
Like that. All right, so now I'm going to apparently do one per day, make one scientist per day. So we'll let that go while we go over to our criminal network here. What do we got? Austin Prowlers, Super Spy. Pretty exciting. We'll be back. Something about oil. North by Northwest. Let's do Austin Prowlers. Let's go. Confirm that one. Fantastic. Okay, so these guys are just hammering away at that. We're going to hire in some new minions very, very shortly. Feel like I need to make a new dorm, you know? Like this dorm, I could have expanded it so much more, but I just put it in a weird place. Let's do that. Let's expand out this dorm a little bit. It's going to be kind of weird at first, but it's necessary to happen. Yeah. Expand it to there and expand it out to there. Yep. So now we got to kind of readjust a couple things. Gonna put a door on this side. These have to be up against the wall. Why is this saying that this is improper? What's going on here? Because it's not gonna let me do this unless I figure it out. So let's go ahead and just kind of, yeah, I guess we'll just do it like that. So that way it's not having an issue here. Okay, so
Available.
lockers can't go there. Nice. I think I already requested training of one scientist per day. And so that should be all right. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't letting me do this. Okay, you're going to let me get a new locker in here? Because that's the whole point of this. Nope. Dirty. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Like this whole expansion's kind of pointless if we can't get the lockers done properly. So let's see if I can. There we go. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to get all the beds better adjusted here. So that way this is the only bed that's left on this side. And now we can get another locker in over here. There we go. All right, get to work, everybody. So next up, we got to open the menu tutorial or minion screen and then increase this.
Request 2 again.
So this one's off doing her training right now.
Your workers will...
Okay. Well, that's pretty easy to know or to do. All right, so we got some minions training. Let's go check our menus here, see if we got no objectives that need to be done here. So we'll let that go. Let's get out to our schemes. So this is just $75 every 5 seconds. So let's just stack some money real fast. And I guess try to get this done. We need to get 20 grand from it. All right, so that's done. Let's make a lab. Put the lab right next to our command center. Same 4-door. Yep, I do love that. I think that's a really cool setup. Like how you can, it's base building, but it's constrained, right? And I like the limitations, which is weird to say because normally in base building games, I don't like limitations. I like this. It's making you think more strategically. And so I really enjoy kind of how a lot of this is structured. Okay. Let's get this dead center on the door, just because that's going to look cool like that. Get a data bank right there, data bank. Not sure what this thing is, but I want one in here. Cool. I need a second whiteboard. There we go. That requires 64 grand. So we're going to have to wait quite a little while before we're going to have this money. So let's just sit back and kind of enjoy this for a couple minutes. Is my vault almost full? All right, so I'm barely making any money. I can make 1,000 a piece by selling these. Let's go ahead and sell these broken slot machines and abandoned crates and stuff. Yeah, just take some of the cost off, right? I'm keeping the casino door for right now, but we'll sell all this other small stuff. Hopefully get some better gold than just $50 a pop. But every little bit helps right now. How much is that fountain? Just 1,200. All right, well that's enough. What needs to be fixed? I see it. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't like that, but it's okay. We'll move the whiteboard over. And then this data bank. way back like this and have enough space. There we go. All right, cool. So we're only going to have like 2 grand after this is done, but it's going to be so worthwhile. I might as well just continue clearing out the rest of this junk. It looks like I'm going to have to kind of go through piece by piece here. And so either way,
This construction.
let's keep selling junk then. Oh, I can sell the columns too. I wish I could like mass sell, you know, like just highlight an entire area and sell like everything in the room. All right. Just to kind of get a little bit of money here. I wonder if I'm going to be able to sell some of this stuff too. Now let's go find out. Now I can't sell any of the stuff out by the pool, but we can at least get rid of some of this junk. How broke I am. It's like every little bit's going to help. Ooh, no. Not what I meant to do. All right. Last couple pieces here. Got these columns too. Perfect. Go make me a little bit more money. All right. So apparently, again, the vault is just full. See here. So the maximum is 52,000. That's all I can hold here is 52,000 at once. So let's expand our vault. See if there's anything worthwhile in here, but now it doesn't look like it. All right, expand our vault. And we're going to have to add in some more pallets of gold to make sure that we have them spaced properly.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Why are you walking slow? Huh? Our smarts are dangerously low. Okay.
The diabolical opportunities.
Look at that. Yeah. Get rid of that minion. So is somebody going to come clean her up or what? But she just was not working well for me. All right, onward. So we got to build more power? Is that seriously what it is? Wow. That lab is using a ton of power. So let's go ahead and get some more power going.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
How do you not have... All right, what's invalid about this? Or is it just too close? It needs the paths. Like it needs the access for them to come back and fix it, I guess. Okay, no worries. That means I should still be able to add these in here. That body bag is still there too. Okay, so now this should work. Again, we're pretty broke right now, so let's see what we can do. Can't do like any research. So no, can't do that. We'll have to hire some more minions and a few other things. So how do we get rid of this corpse? Because I definitely show minion manager, capture, terminate. How do I clean up that body? Because I'd love to figure that out. All right, you come over here. I'd love to find out how to clean up this corpse. Yeah, okay. All right, whatever. She can just stay there then. You get in here. Got another dum-dum up here. See if I can motivate them a little bit. No. Well, so we got to just kind of hang on a little bit. We're about ready to get some power back in. And then we'll be able to make some moves. And then hopefully we'll be able to order some more stuff too. But yeah, let's see what's going on world stage here. See if we can make some more money somehow. Nah, not quite yet. We'll get it done soon enough. See, he's about ready to put in the last generator. Or maybe not. Where's the guy with my generator? There he is. So he's coming in right now. Again, I have no idea how to pick up that corpse. I'll have to figure that out another day. How do my minions get paid? Like, what? That makes no sense. All right, so power is slightly improved, just slightly. Now we just got to wait for another one of these, which shouldn't take too long. Let's go ahead and fast forward so we can speed things along. There we go. So this one's getting bought now. So I doubt I can research anything without money, right? So I got to have some money here. This looks like the lowest one is 2 grand. And that's for large storage bays. So, okay. We'll be able to research that fairly soon. But I want to get, first of all, there's power getting turned back on. So that's going to help me out big time. Go check our world stage again. Yeah, that one's really not going to help us with anything. I really want this to kind of expire a little bit. I could scout out another one. Let's do that. Scout now one more. All right, start that. That's fine. That's
scientists will
perfect. Inspiring these minions.
Notice how your minions
Fantastic.
to help. This can be very useful when you want to give the productivity in your layer a bit of a boost. If your genius isn't in the busy room, try moving to somewhere there are jobs to be done, and try again.
All right, let's just keep them boosting right there. Somebody picked up the corpse, so that's nice. That's clean. Well, they cleaned, so that's very kind of them. All right, there's some extra power. Might even need to make that like a second generator room soon. Ooh, already? That took no time at all. What do we got? What we got going on here? Minion type locked. Okay, so we don't have that minion yet. But we got this one. Yeah. Get a good amount of gold from that one, it looks like. So this one's still at 32%, but it's giving us gold every like 5 seconds. So I mean, it's worthwhile to keep going. All right, back to the objectives. What's our main objective right now? Inspire my minions. I can make that happen. Sure, let's start giving our minions some weapons. I need to start doing some traps too. Start doing the giant fan. We'll do that one next. It's what, 10 grand? Yeah, we'll do 10 grand next. Okay. All right, go over here to where our dude is. How's inspiring going? Doesn't seem to be working very well. Go into your lab. Actually, you know what? Don't go to your lab. We're somewhere that they're not really working that well. All right, just keep inspiring them. There we go. That seems to be working. Go 64% and growing. Wait, did we get new decor? Ooh, we got a lot of new decor. Actually, it does help with some of the outputs and things like that. So like this slows the drain of the morale.
Side story.
If I add it into an area, so you see that?
Objective
That's pretty
that
cool.
will unlock powerful additions to your app.
Drinking fountain. That's also pretty cool. All right. So what was the side story? Where'd that go? In here, side story.
Start by
Makes sense.
Many
Need the
objectives
henchmen.
require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started.
Okay.
One of the highlighted schemes
Kidnap a guard.
is criminal net.
Let's do it.
You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
Nah, that one's perfect. Let's do that one.
Gun.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Guess you can just keep going. Never mind. I accidentally clicked the mouse, so I'm not going to bother with it, like fixing it. Okay, so this is happening. Looks like everything's kind of moving forward. We're earning some gold still, maybe. Let's go ahead and just click this real fast and just finish out a couple of these goals. So ultimately, I'm having a blast. Like, this is the beginnings of an amazing evil genius layer. And hopefully I get to do more of it in the very, very near future. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more of Evil Genius 2, let me know down here in the comments, as always. That's typically how we know if we want to keep going with the game or if we... Not bad. So we captured a specialist. Hang on. There he is. Hang on. Got that. There he is. There's our specialist. Fix this camera so we can see him better when he comes down. So anyway, if you guys are a fan of what you're seeing here, let me know down in the comments. That's how we pretty much determine what games we're going to be playing on our channel, on streams, on videos, etc. If we make additional content for them and all that is based on you guys and your comments. So let us know if this is what you want to see some more of. But either way, guys, this is Kevin for Base Legend, and I'll see you next time.